In a perfect world, it will be a world where youths with disability, they don't have to work 10 times harder as compared to their counterparts without disability just to get these opportunities. Currently, people with disability face many barriers to access these opportunities, whether it's entrepreneurship, employment opportunities. We still have some, barriers that act against persons with disability and their success. So to me, a perfect world is where people with disability are accepted by employers, by organization, development organization. Yeah, it will be a world whereby we don't have to work so hard to get, an opportunity that anyone who doesn't have a disability gets so easily. If you're talking about different cultures, different countries, different races, so we all have to, for development partners, to take that intersectional approach and say that, yes, for this program, it is for youths, every youth, whether you have a disability or not, whether you are a man or a woman, whether you are of any race. So it's very, very important that we are deliberate and intentional as development partners, that we are not leaving anyone behind. You cannot leave anyone behind in the 21st century. So it's our job to teach people, to raise awareness on the importance of inclusion of everyone, whether it's women, people with disability, young people, marginalized communities. So it's really raising the awareness, and we take, as site savers and as myself, I take it as a challenge for myself to raise awareness on disability issues. Why is it important to treat people with disability with the right attitude? Why is it important for people to remove the barriers? Because again, when we speak about disability, disability is as a result of the barriers that exist in our society, in the environment. Do we have the qualifications? Are we prepared for these opportunities that we're fighting about? Or do we want them to just be given to us? And I think that's where the disconnect sometimes happen when you speak to the youths and when you speak to the senior generation. There's a lot of, oh, young people nowadays, they don't want to work hard. Young people nowadays are not serious with life. We hear that a lot. So one is a challenge. I take it as a challenge, showing up right, listening to your seniors, learning from their mistakes and really listening to them. Youths can work. We can do the same thing that the older generation can be able to do it. Back in Kenya, there are so many youths with disability doing amazing things. We do have people with disability learning IT skills, across all disabilities, not just saying that at least your disability is more appropriate, you can do an IT jobs. So we have even blind people doing IT training, and they're becoming cybersecurity experts and working in those jobs. And at the end of the day, the fulfillment you get as someone who is supporting the implementation of that project is seeing that particular individual, they have the disability, yes, they've been able to go through the IT training and they're working. It gives you so much joy, because just looking at that one individual who has been empowered with the skills, they're able now to support their communities, their families, because for every individual with a disability who has been empowered, there's so many people behind that person, whether in the family or community, who will also benefit. If you're not partnering with local grassroots organizations, then you're really missing out, because those are the experts of the problems and the challenges that they go through. And they're the best people that you could partner with, because they'll tell you, we have this challenge and we think this is how you can come in and address that problem. Yeah, just tapping into the experts, speak to the people, bring the people that you're serving into the table, because you cannot sit in a boardroom somewhere, let's say in the UK, and design a program for people in Turkana back in Kenya. You need to bring people from Turkana to sit down with you, look at the challenges they're facing, and then address it from that point of view.